Hi, welcome back. I'm Megan. I'm a full-time online reseller of mostly kids and women's shoes, clothes, and handbags. I mostly sell on consignment, and one of my major sources is the Flyp app. I found Flyp last summer, and it's really easy. You apply to be a seller for them, and then there are new lots of inventory dropped at 6 p.m. every night. You can apply for however many you like, or none if none of them interest you, and then you set your own commission. If you go back and check my Flyp 101 video from a few weeks ago, I go into more detail about how the whole process works. But this is the first lot that I've gotten in a while since I went on vacation. So I'm really excited, and I just wanted to share some of what I got. Usually when I apply for lots, I apply for one or two at a time, and then the timeline of when you receive them can vary. It's the clients have up to a week to ship. So I have one that I had applied for first, and it arrived the same day as another one that I had applied for a couple days later. So I'm just gonna go through both today. You do see what items are in the lot. So I know what's in here, but I have the memory of a goldfish, so it's almost as much of a surprise to me as it will be to you. So I did open this one already. I kind of looked through it just so I could accept it from the client. But first we'll go with the shoes. So these are Coach, new in the box. I think everything in this one is new. But these are men's court shoes from Coach. They're size 8, I believe. I just listed these ones yesterday. I had estimated about 85 to 125, I think, for the client, and I listed them at 139. I think they might actually go closer to the 100 range, because I did see there are a couple pairs still available, not in the same colorway. They were more of a tan color, but they're on sale somewhere for like 130. So I thought that's where I would start and see how it goes, and I will keep you updated when they sell. And then another pair of shoes are MCM, which is a brand that I'm aware of, but I've never sold them before. Also, I should mention, this is the first lot sent in by this client. So I was pretty excited, because sometimes those are the ones that are like, oh, the estimate's too low, and then they change their mind, or they just never respond, or they don't really understand how to work the app, and it just doesn't always work out. So I was glad. But this came with the dust bag. These, she said, were a youth size. I think they were a youth size 5. I have to double check again, but they're Euro size 35. And like I said, I have no memory, so I have to look up what the equivalent is. But MCM, another same kind of similar style shoe, but these are awesome. I'm excited to get these listed. They were originally $450. These were on clearance for 40% off, so $270. I estimated that I could sell them between $150 and $210. That was based on comps I saw on Poshmark, but actually I don't even think I was able to find the exact shoes when I looked for comps. So yeah, we'll see about that one. So I'll go through the bags next. So if you follow me on Instagram at tiny_adventures_resale, it's a mouthful, but just Tiny Adventures Resale. I am recently obsessed with handbags, even though I never ever cared about them in my youth. But this is a navy blue crossbody. Well, I guess marine blue, I'm sorry. But this one's also new with tags. I estimated that I'll be able to sell this for 65 to 90. I think that was definitely the lower end. I usually try to estimate on the lower end and then over deliver, because you just never know. The original retail on this was 198. Still has the tags on there. Oh, and it has the registration card. Cool. So I'll be excited to get this one listed. I've sold a few Dooney, but I mentioned in my last video, I still have 3 available from another client. I really thought they'd move faster. But since that one's new with tags, I hope it'll do better. Another bag actually two, I have two of these Lululemon. So when I saw these in the picture, I was wondering if you have any insight into this, please share down below. But I don't know if it's worth separating out these, the shopping bags from the items, because I have two. There's this one that's yellow. It's like a crossbody, I guess, for running or biking or, you know, any outdoor activity where you just want to like basically carry your phone and wallet and ID. So there's this one, and then there's a blue one. Oops, dropping it. Here's the blue. It's like a bright blue with navy trim. So I estimated that these would sell, I just put each of them at 27 to 38. That's pretty close to retail, but I have found with some Lulu items, you know, they go pretty close to retail or over in some cases. That's what I was seeing for these. I just don't know if I should list them with the bags or list the bags separately, like if that would be worth it. Probably not, but if you have any thoughts on that, feel free to let me know. Let's see. Oh, next we have a wallet. This was from Bloomingdale's men's store. It's also new in the box. The retail on this was $39.50. I estimated that I can sell it between 17 and 22. And just to add, these estimates do not include shipping. So the price, once I sell something on Flyp, I put in whatever the sold price is minus shipping. So that's the part that is split 55 to me and 40 to the client really, and 5% to Flyp. I, as the seller, am responsible for all of the platform fees. So I get my 55%, but if I sold it on Poshmark, then obviously I lose 20% of the total sale to Poshmark. So that's why I don't ever go below 55. So this is a, sorry, back to the item. This is a, I can't even think of the word, not a wallet, but card holder. It has a slot in the middle for cash too. So I got that one listed. Comps looks decent. Next I have this Coach bag. It's a collaboration with Jean-Michel Basquiat. I don't know if I'm saying that properly, I'm sorry. But it's just a small, it's supposed to be a crossbody. I did not see the crossbody strap in here. So I'll message the client about that. I don't think it's inside. Maybe it's inside. I'm dumb. All right, it is inside. Here, she wrapped it up in tissue for me. But anyway, so it has a chain strap. You can see a little bit of it that attaches. So disregard, false alarm. This one I estimated would go between 80 and 105. I did see a few others available, so we'll see how much competition is out there. But honestly, like, there have been times where I list things where I see a bunch of others and they don't sell, and then I still sell them. So, you know, hopefully it'll be okay. Actually, I'll add here that the initial consignment period on Flyp, you can determine how long you think it'll take you to sell items. It autofills with 90 days, so I usually just go with that. It usually works out pretty well. But then once you hit the 90-day period, you can decide with the client if you want to extend for 45 days, or if you'd like to buy out any of the items from them, or if they'd prefer that you return them to them, or even just donate. So you do have some flexibility there. I find that most clients, I mean, sometimes they're looking for buyouts, but most of the time they're fine with an extension. And even when I have bought out, I haven't bought out for more than a few dollars, and then the things always end up selling eventually. So there has not been anything that I've lost money on yet. I should knock on wood. And I'll stick with the Coach and Jean-Michel Basquiat theme. I'm just gonna keep saying it, even if it's wrong, I'm sorry. So there's also a wallet. Cowards will give to get rid of you. Pretty cool artwork on there. And then it's got the coin purse, the tags are inside there. The retail on this are, well, I guess retail was more, but she paid $192. The care cards are in there, and just snap, and there's the cash part ID and some card slots there. So that one I estimated will sell, between 90 and 125. So I think about the same as the bag. These, I think there were fewer of them available, and comps looked actually better than the bag. So next is this, which this would be mine if it was my size. I love this style. It's like a waterproof rain jacket. Here, I'll put it up. It's a size medium via Spiga. It's also new with tags. You know what? I'm gonna put on the dress form. My poor dress form is behind me naked anyway, so I'll give her something to wear. There she is. So for this one, I estimated, where is it? I estimated it'll sell between 29 and 41. I forget what the retail was on that, because again, no memory. But yeah, I mean, it's spring, still kind of rainy season, so hopefully it goes pretty quickly. And back to Coach and Basquiat, there are a few scarves from the collaboration as well. They look slightly different in the picture from each other, I mean, but this one has kind of a cool floral pattern. They're long. I just didn't want to unfold it all the way, but also new with tags. It's ripped off, but it says the retail was $178. Maybe they are the same. Never mind. I think they are the same. They're both, yeah, because this has the floral as well. So I have two of those. I estimated those will sell between 44 and 62. Next, I have a couple dresses. There's this red Calvin Klein. It has some darting at the waist, but it's like a pencil skirt and sleeveless top, zip up in the back. She did note that the size tags were cut off on here, so like even the made in China part is cut off, and you can see like the little nub from where the size tag was. I think it looks like maybe a size 6. Actually, let me see if it says on the interior tag. Just says P. I don't know. So I'll obviously include measurements for this. And I can kind of tell sometimes based on how it fits on the dress form. She usually, I haven't named her yet, but she usually fits like a size 4 to 6 best. But I'll include measurements. Sometimes I even include measurements of the dress form itself. If I have something that's like a size 2 and it somehow fits and it's not like crazy tight on there, then I'll add in the measurements and note that like it might run a little bit big. So, and then the next dress is a St. John knit. It's just got the black St. John tag, size 14. It's just a pretty simple short sleeved but like textured knit dress with pockets on the front and these little decorative buttons on them. Also zips closed in the back. That one I estimated will sell for 55 to 76. I've only had a few St. John pieces, but only one took a while to sell, and that was a skirt. I just think maybe dresses are easier since, I mean, at least for me, they're easier than having to match skirts with other things. So yeah, hopefully that one goes pretty quickly too. Next is, I think this is Tahari, size 8, striped, has kind of like a sunburst kind of thing with the circle here, and then pleating or darting, or I don't know what words to use there. It's knee length, and did I already say this one's a size 8? That one I estimated will sell between 37 and 49. And actually, I thought I said everything in this was new with tags, but the dresses so far have not been. So just the shoes and the bags, I guess, were all new with tags. And then there's some pants in here too that are new, but it looks like all the dresses are used. So this one's White House Black Market, which is a brand that I know does well for a lot of resellers, but I don't think I've ever even had White House Black Market listed in my shops. So this is size medium. We'll see how it goes. It's pretty simple. It's got the 3/4 length puff sleeves, blouse and top. I estimated that one will sell between 12 and 16. The rest of this lot is pants. They're these Tommy Hilfiger sport with like racing stripes down the side. And the charm right there, these are size extra small. They look like they have stretch through the whole thing, but they look a little bit dressier than typical athletic like leggings. So I'm not sure how to describe it, but I will see what I can find. And these I estimated will sell between 13 and 18. These are also gently used. And then these Levi's knit joggers. These ones are new with tags. The size is large. But yeah, they're just simple black with the ribbed ankles. Right, those I estimated will sell between 12 and 16. So again, not everything is going to be high end in every lot. Usually it's a pretty good balance of like the super high end stuff that I really want to sell, and then bread and butter type things, which I know should sell more quickly and, you know, show results for your client. Sticking with Levi's, there are also these new with tags, pink, kind of super skinny. These are size 18, it says 18 and a half plus. I didn't even know 18 and a half was a thing. I have a lot to learn about plus size. So these are a lavender, kind of pink, great color for spring. Those I estimated will sell between 15 and 21. One more Levi's. These are straight, size 12, 26 by 26. What are they? 514 straight leg. So these are also new with tags. So they say it's size 12, but that's like a kid's size 12, I guess. Let's look that up. They look not large enough to be an adult size 12. So I'll figure that one out. Then another pair of jeans. These ones are an American Eagle collaboration with Young Money. So they're kind of cool acid wash. These are like Depop written all over them. I've sold all of like 9 things on Depop, but this might be number 10, who knows? So they're a little distressed on the legs, the acid wash. Their size 34-30. Stacked skinny says. Yeah, thought those were fun. And those ones I estimated will sell between 19 and 27. And then lastly, we have also new with tags, another pair of pants. Honestly, pants are usually not my thing. Sometimes I surprise myself. They take a little bit longer, but I don't really like photographing them much. But for this lot, I figured like the bags and the shoes and the other things that I really wanted should balance out the pants. So I will photograph them all together one day when I'm motivated, like tomorrow, and see how it goes. But these are size tall, large, J. Crew. She put the name in here. They're any day stretch pants, and I estimated they'll sell between 19 and 26. So they're just kind of like a charcoal gray. They have some stretch to them. Kind of like that brand that has like the yoga to work day pants. What is it, Beta brand? So they look similar to that. So that's that lot. I'm gonna go ahead and put these back in and open up the next one to show you. So I'm gonna open up the second one and try not to cut my hand off. But while I open it up, I just wanted to talk a little bit about this client, because one of the things that I love most about Flyp is you find someone that you enjoy working with and they're happy with the results they're getting from you. They can request to sell with you again. And so I've had several clients who they sell good stuff. I'm trying not to cut this up inside either. Hold on. They give me great stuff and they're super easygoing, and I enjoy working with them. And so when they put up new lots, they can invite me to apply. So there have been a few times where I either had too much, or when I was away on vacation, I didn't want to have more arriving while I wasn't home. So there have been a few occasions where, you know, I politely decline and send them a message and just say like, I'm sorry, I can't right now. But when I want more inventory, like they're there. Like this client actually literally just messaged me before I started making this video today. Because I was like, I'm gonna go through it after I was dropping my mom off at the airport, and she's like, okay, great. And then like, are you ready for another one? Because she runs her own like storefront resale business, and she just has too much, so she puts it up on Flyp, and she has other people selling for her as well, but this is the third time that she's requested me. It's just an awesome way to have consistent inventory. I know she's going to send me quality stuff. She's really great to work with, and yeah, it's just one of my like the best things that keeps me on Flyp for almost a year now. So I'll start with, I literally just opened this one. So actually that's another thing I wanted to mention is people usually pack things up real nice. Like she has everything folded in there. Sometimes they will pack things in plastic and whatnot to protect it a little bit more. Most of them don't. I haven't had an issue like with receiving things, but on the occasions when I end up sending things back, then I always make sure to cover it in plastic. Like I want to protect myself so that nobody can say that I sent it back in worse condition than I received it. So like I receive everything, I go through it, I photograph, I keep everything in totes in my basement. And I have those charcoal bags around that absorb humidity and like odors. So just as an extra precaution to make sure that everything stays the way that it was received. So anyway, I mentioned that because I've seen other sellers in the Flyp Facebook group say that they, like if somebody doesn't send them the items protected in like a garbage bag even, then why should they send it back that way? And I don't know, that makes no sense to me. Not all of these people are resellers, and even if they are, like, so what? They're the client, you're the seller. You should take the extra step to protect their items if you're sending them back. Anyway, that's all I'm going to say about that. I'm going to get off my little soapbox now. But the first item in this is a Lucky Brand size medium. It's very soft. But like a little bit longer open front drapey cardigan. That one I estimated, oh wait, there's two in here that are similar. That one I estimated will sell between 15 and 20. I estimated on the lower side for that one because we're moving into spring and summer. So I just think that in order to get rid of some of the sweater type stuff, I might have to go a little bit lower than I would if we were moving into fall and winter. Next is another sweater. This is gonna be like the last of the sweaters that I take for this year. So this is Lulu's. It looks a little bit oversized, size small, with the Fair Isle pattern at the top. This one I estimated will sell between 12 and 16. So same thing. If it was a different season, it might do a little bit better, but I'm still gonna start at like the higher end of what I see comps for, but I might have to settle on those. So we'll see. And this, another one is also Lucky Brand. This one size small. Same style as the other, just a slightly different pattern, and some fringe at the bottom. So I think that one I probably said about the same, like 15 to 20. Next is I think this was silk top. It feels like silk. This is by Marc Jacobs, size 8. I can't see. Yes, 100% silk. This is a great, like, now that people are going back to work, it's cute. Strapless, could be worn under a blazer or on its own. Looks like you can tie, it's in a bow in the back. So that's really cute. That one I estimated will go between 12 and 15. She's so organized that I think she mostly put these in the same order that they're listed in the lot. So making it easy for me. This is a Calvin Klein size medium. I have a ton of tops in this style, but it looks like it has probably a roll tab on the sleeve because it has these things. Button up, just like a simple everyday, like could throw it over a bathing suit to go to the beach, could wear it to work. great neutral. And then another sweater. This one is also Lulu's, size small. So a little bit longer. So I'm a size small. I guess it's actually a sweater dress because it is down to my knees. So that one's cute too. I estimated between 10 and 13. And then getting more into spring stuff. This is Ann Taylor Petite, size petite small. This is a maxi dress. It has like the chevron pattern. She marked this one as fair condition, saying it's a little bit pilly. It doesn't really look that pilly to me, but I'll probably go over like the armpit area with my fabric shaver. It looks like it had a belt, but I don't see a belt in here. But that one I estimated between 12 and 15 as well. And then this vest, this is Mark New York, size small. Quilted puffer vest. I like that it has like the side zip and then snaps at the top. So that one's cute too. I estimated that between 11 and 14. So with her, she knows how reselling works, and I've explained to her already that I'm going to estimate on the low side, and I will always list on the higher end of what I think I can get, and she's fine with that. So all these estimates are pretty low. I would expect some of them I might get closer to 20. And then I'm getting to some more stuff that's priced a little bit higher, although I think the highest estimate that I have in here, and I think they're all, oh, and then there's one thing that I estimated a little bit higher, but most of it's under 20. So next is a Reebok sports bra. Sports bras and bras in general usually do pretty well for me. This is size small. I like it's a cool pattern. And I feel like with sports bras, I mean, if you're often wearing it under something, it doesn't really matter like if it matches. Well, it depends on what top you wear, I guess. But yeah, I think people are less picky about patterns on sports bras. It's more about how it fits. And then I don't remember this one. Right, yeah, this one's not on the lot, but it's a zip-up dress. Feels like it has some stretch to it. The brand name is Tribal, which I'm not familiar with. Size 8, polka dots, sleeveless. So I'll have to look into that one. I'll see if she maybe sent it to me by accident. Hopefully she didn't mean to send it to somebody else. But with when that happens, I can, if I want to sell it, which I'm probably going to be fine with, I would take pictures of the item, and then whatever I use for the cover photo, I can add it to the lot from my end. So if I scroll down to the bottom, it says add extra items, and then you add the photo and you add the brand name and then your estimate. So it's pretty easy, not a big deal. I'm just gonna make sure it was meant for me. And then this, I almost just pulled the tag off of because it was underneath something, but this is a Free People bralette, new with tags. This one is size extra small, I think. Yeah, extra small. There's several of these available on Poshmark, so I estimated only 10 to 13 for that as well. Here's another dress. This one is Calvin Klein, size 6. It's just a simple blue-gray stripe, sleeveless. This would be good for a beach day or just any summer day when it's like suffocatingly hot and you need something light to put on, because you know, clothes are recommended, but anyway. So then this next one is J. Crew, size medium. This also looks dress length. It's cute. It's got eyelet kind of pattern down the whole center. I'll look at this more closely. I'm always nervous with white, but I'll look at it more closely underneath my bright lights before I list, just to make sure there's no issues. But I have it estimated for I would estimate it for between 12 and 16. Next is this Ann Taylor Factory Petite. This one's size medium, petite medium. This one's cute. I love these kind of sleeves. Flowy and pretty. Great for work. So this one I estimated between 12 and 16. And then we got a couple pairs of pants, which again, pants are not usually my thing, but yeah, we'll see. These should actually fit on the dress form, and I find that they display much better that way. So these are size 8, Ann Taylor. Dress pants, they look cropped. These I estimated 13 to 18. So I'll probably start like in the 20s and see how it goes. And then a pair of jeans. These are Lucky Brand. Actually, as far as jeans go, Lucky Brand has probably been one of the better sellers for me. So these are, let's see, size 10 or 30 long. I thought I saw the style name. But anyway, these I estimated will sell between 16 and 21. And then lastly this is the one that I gave the highest estimate, but it's a Coach bag that I estimated between 40 and 55. I've sold similar styles for 60-ish or 65. This one looks good on the inside at first glance. Don't really see much wear on the outside, so hopefully I'll get more like the 60, 65, 70 range on that one. And that's it for today. So that's pretty much my process. Every time I get a lot, I open it up, I look through each item individually under my bright ass lights usually, so I can better tell if there are stains or any issues. If there are any like damages, I will let the client know. You can mark things as damaged because in most cases they don't want it back if it's damaged. And then that way it doesn't count against your sold ratio for the lot. And then I get everything listed, I mark it as listed, and then as things sell, you just mark it in the app and they just make everything super easy. So if you have any questions about Flyp or reselling, consignment, I also consign for clients through Kitison's Style Scout program. But yeah, please ask them down below. And if you like this kind of content, please go ahead and subscribe and give me a like if you feel like it. If not, you know, it's fine. But thanks so much for joining, and I will see you next time. Bye.